My name is Rui Gaspar. Actually, she pronounced it really good. I'm the Chief Technologist for Cloud28 Plus, but before I explain you what Cloud28 Plus is, I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction on why we created this initiative for HPE, right? So today in these fast-changing markets that we have, companies need to adapt really fast to the change. And we see examples of these all the way through, and I will give you a couple in a minute. So we want the experience of everything as a service because we need to be adaptable, we need to be fast growing, we need to adapt ourselves fast to the changes that are occurring, right? And no company, because of all these solutions are becoming more and more complex, no company can do it alone. The partnership is very important. There is no single company that can do end-to-end deliver solution that actually respects the business requirements, right? So everything around the community building and the knowledge sharing between customers, partners, and so on and so forth, it's extremely important. So today's success is measured by how fast you turn from an idea to value, right? If we look at companies like Uber, Spotify, Cabify, Lyft, and so on and so forth, they came up with disruptive business model, but their success is not just because of their business model, right? They didn't invent any technologies. They are using cell phones. They are using communication technologies like 3G, 4G, GPS, web services, and so on and so forth. But they came up with this disruptive business model, right? Some might say that this is the sole reason for their success. We don't think so. Because one of the main reasons for the success of these companies is actually that the competition was not able to react fast, right? So I can tell you, for instance, I come from Portugal, and in Portugal, the taxi industry still uses CB radios to communicate to each other, right? After 3 years of the implementation of Uber and Lyft in Portugal, right? So this is an issue. On top of that, the consumption pattern of our buyers are changing dramatically, right? 89% of the people go online during their purchasing process, right? 10 pieces of content is the average that they actually download before they take a decision on any solution. So no one will start a smart city project by calling HPE or any of our partners and say, I want to start a smart city project, right? So once they decide what type of solution they want to build, they actually go on to, on average, 12 searches before selecting the right partner to be able to fulfill their business needs. And these are the main reasons why we created Cloud28 Plus. So Cloud28 Plus is a digital marketing tool. It's a lead generation engine dedicated, and a community dedicated to accelerate the adoption of cloud services on our enterprises, right? It's a community of partners, of ISVs, distributors, service providers, governments, universities, resellers, you name it, right? And they all share knowledge and share information and jointly can connect and form new business and new go-to-markets to our customers. So, from the simple startup incubator, for instance, a company that has 2 people that started in France and now they are actually positioning and selling immersive cooling solutions for the city of Las Vegas, to the big sharks like Microsoft, like Equinix, that are part of the community and that are able to actually have more leads through Cloud28 Plus through to their product pages than actually through their own digital marketing engine, right? So for you to have an idea on how large this community is, and I will explain you also some success cases we have inside the community, we are reaching close to 1,100 partners in Cloud28 Plus. And whatever number I put here, in 1 hour it's going to change, right? So we have the plus after. So we are reaching 1,100 partners in the community. We are reaching 1,300 articles in the community. And these articles articles are thought leadership articles, are success cases, use cases, you name it. Right? We have more than 4,000 distributed cloud services global. We support 9 languages in the platform, from English, Spanish, Portuguese, Korean, Japanese, Arabic, and so on and so forth. We have more than 14,000 web page views per month. We have 8,200 offering service views per month, and we actually have, only in the Cloud28 Plus community worldwide, 17,500 plus Twitter followers, right? We also use several other communities, so our reach is increasing. We also launched 2 weeks ago the communities in Portuguese and Spanish to support the Latin American market. So, Cloud28 Plus, what we ask is for the partners to come to the platform and describe their companies. Say what they do, why they do it, right? That describe their offers, whether it's IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, professional services, applications, consulting services, you name it. And then to write thought leadership articles that explain why they are relevant to a market, to a use case, to the market in general, right? What we do with all this information, we do digital marketing lead campaigns, and we do social media explosion, right? This is what we do on behalf of our partners, right? You might say, I really don't know Cloud28 Plus, it's the first time I'm listening. Well, we do not actively promote Cloud28 Plus, we do actively promote our partner content inside Cloud28 Plus. And this is what we do. So a couple of examples. The small company, that French company that is now selling immersive cooling technology to the city of Las Vegas. The Equinix Spotlight partner that actually is having more views on their partner page through Cloud28 Plus than through their own digital marketing channel. And we have, for instance, a distributor in Mexico that realized quickly that if they continue to be the standard distributor for services in Mexico, they will die in 4 or 5 years. So they were able to go to Cloud28 Plus, and through the community found another partner, another distributor in Europe that had exactly the same problem, and it went already through their digital transformation, right? So within 5 months, they were able to actually contact the European partner to share business models, to share knowledge, to actually go again to Cloud28 Plus to find the partner to enable their services, build a solution in only 5 months. 2 months after the solution is implemented, they already have 40 customers onboarded to their new solution. And now they are using Cloud28 Plus to publish those services and advertise on top of that, right? This is a full success case for our partners inside the community. All of this is free of charge. You pay nothing to onboard your company, to onboard your services, to onboard your articles. It's absolutely free of charge. You don't pay anything for any leads that we send you, right? The only thing that we ask is for every single service that you publish inside Cloud28 Plus has some sort of HP technology behind it to support it, right? And if you need to grow that solution to support more and more customers because you are having more demands through Cloud28 Plus, grow it with HP server and storage and networking infrastructure. On top of all of this, you can start creating your own space inside Cloud28 Plus and benefiting from all these activities, right? So, for instance, Equinix has a Spotlight page. We just launched the Microsoft Azure Stack Spotlight page for the APAC market. So, go and check it on cloud28plus.com. But actually, a Spotlight page is a dedicated space when you can advertise your own brand. Instead of having the Cloud28 Plus branding, you have your own brand. You can have your own partners. You can have your own articles and services there, and redirect your own customers to that micro website inside Cloud28 Plus. A couple of examples of Spotlight pages that we have. Equinix was the first supporter of the Spotlight pages. We have roughly 12 up and running. We are building 7 or 8 more. And actually today we launched the Azure Stack for APAC Spotlight page. The other thing that we can use Cloud28 Plus to give the next step is to run e-campaigns, is to run dedicated campaigns for you, not rely on the campaigning stuff that we do traditionally in Cloud28 Plus, but actually have a campaign dedicated for a specific company, for a specific use case, for a specific country, or whatever, right? We have seen 3 different motions in the articles inside Cloud28 Plus. Initially, when we started 4 years ago, we saw a lot of thought leadership articles. Then those thought leadership articles transformed themselves into new solutions, and that was wave 2 of the articles. We started seeing a lot of publishing articles on new solutions, and those new solutions generated new sales, and that was the 3rd motion. We saw articles coming with success cases, right? And now we are bringing the 4th motion to the articles, which is the user curiosity, right? That's what we need to raise. So imagine that we run, for instance, an e-campaign that asks, how mature are you in the hybrid IT space? It's a simple question that we do to the customers, but due to the curiosity, the customers will answer to that campaign, right? It's a simple survey that we create with 451 Research, IDC, Gartner, whoever is best suited to run and create these papers. But actually, for every single customer that runs these surveys, we give them a paper that explains how they compare to the market in the hybrid IT maturity model, right? And at the end of the survey, we deliver them another paper that says, how do you compare against all the others that responded to the surveys? So now, this is valuable information for the customer that is actually responding to the survey, but for the partner that ran the e-campaign, now they have priceless information there, right? And it's very easy to grab one of these papers and go to a customer and say, Mr. Customer, you are in the maturity level number 2, we want to move you to number 3 or number 4, how can we help you? This is what we do every single day. So it's very simple. We create an article, we attach a survey to that article, we amplify through our social media and digital marketing campaigns that we do all day. We ask the people to actually run the survey, and then we give them the reports on the campaign. So for me, it's very simple to speak very good things about Cloud28 Plus. I started this project 4 years ago in HPE, but actually I'm not the only one saying good things about Cloud28 Plus, right? 451 Research considers the world's largest cloud aggregator for everyone, right? IDC says that we will foster long-term gains and extend with this platform in this program. And you have a lot of other good words for CRN, Financial Times, the Registered Computer Weekly, and so on and so forth. Everything is available public. If you want to do a quick Google search, you will find all these papers. So to close, Cloud28 Plus is the lead gen tool for your companies, right? Whether you are a company, an end user company that wants to find the right partner for the right services, you can use Cloud28 Plus to discover. If you are a partner, an ISV that wants to partner with a service provider to move from an offer of an application to a SaaS service, Cloud28 Plus is the way to go. If you are a service provider that want to extend reach into other parts of the world, Cloud28 Plus is the way to go. If you want to create consortiums to be able to respond to an RFP from a customer, a complex RFP, Cloud28 Plus is the way to go, right? So increase market visibility, create new go-to-market channels, and collaborate inside this great community. Thank you.